Okay.
It has a little temperature in the eye. And I dropped the G, I bet it's spicy.
Alright, so yeah. No Ben. Haven't heard back from him, so we'll just go without him. Yeah, we'll retcon so that Arwith went with you guys.
I need the accent.
Newton would have stayed back to work on prosthetics from what materials he had, and had given you guys a list of kind of like materials that you needed to know.
So remind me of the stuff that Arwith totally
Yes.
did, because he was there for it.
Yeah. Let's see. Does the player want to do a recap of last session, and then I'll just add on anything?
Okay. Well, okay, so we were taken to a fancy looking place with airships and stuff, and it's cold, but it doesn't feel cold. And the city's like made of like ice and steel and stuff. Soldiers lead us to a palace with gold motifs, and apparently they've been expecting us. There's cute icicles. I made a note of that. There is an artsy ice dragon and figure soldier dudes. And they feel lifelike, but Muten feels as if they could be brought to life, but they're currently dormant. And they're like war heroes. The throne room is sparkly. And there's a very attractive Jin dude with a crown, and he's like 12 feet tall and has a beard. And his name is Zai al-Hasfa. But we call him Caliph. And I made a note that he's somewhat interested in Yvonne. We're escorted to guest rooms. Also, Caliph has a harem. And Muten gets educated on Genasi and Jin anatomy. The next morning, there is a grumpy-looking dude and other soldier dudes in the throne room that are having a conversation, and Caleb thinks Margot was taken to Typhon, which is the Palace of the Tempests, or something like that. But they haven't taken a captive recently, but they have before, and that is, we find out later, is Asham's wife. And Typhon is in the airplane. We learn about how flying works. It relies on the perception as to what the ground is.
Arwith can kind of do it already.
Yeah, he's built with it. Then we learned about Akari, the goddess, and she told them that we'd be coming. I have a note about frogs are called Slad and are from Limbo. And then we think Margot should be okay for now because they need her alive. And they also need a fancy emerald.
Chaos emeralds.
And then Asham takes us to train. He tells us about Har Serenen, and how the Air Genasi are Serenian, about his tragic past. Then everybody but Yvonne and us are able to learn how to fly, and we have to rent a griffin or hippogriff. And we decide to rent a griffin for us to share, and not to steal one like Glover thinks we should. Then we bump into an Air Genasi kid named Setsi, who was injured while trying to collect materials. We heal her a bit, and she gives us a job. Arwith goes to work in the infirmary, except it wasn't Arwith, it was Muten. And then Setsi tells us where to go. We all go to the cave place, and it's dork, but we go in and there's fire monsters, and we defeat them, and then we come back, and Setsi's evil.
Setsi's evil. So
Basically, and that's like where we left off, right?
Good, you are taking really good notes.
Thank you.
I was taking notes of like names and everything, but I forgot what they were with until you were telling your notes. I was like, oh yeah, whoops.
Nice. Also, out of request on the Discord server, there is a notes tab. If you want to post any notes or take notes in there, you are.
There's also a meme tab, and I already posted a meme there.
And if there's
Wait,
any
did you see the meme, Blue?
I'd love to have.
Look at the meme. I haven't seen it either.
It's custom. It's custom.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
The only disadvantage, how many hit points does Arwith have?
49.
49. Let's say you lost 15 in the previous battle.
But
More than I did.
What was that?
More than Butcher did.
Oh yeah. Well, you're literally like basically immune to fire, and it was literally two blazes you were fighting.
Hey, you said that I couldn't have double immunity, so.
do we know the monster that Setsi left us with?
You do not.
Did we just hear like a roar or something?
So what happened was right at the end of the session last week or 2 weeks ago, you guys were leaving the cave after discovering, finding the materials you needed, fighting off two blazes. You found a couple of arcane crystals. And as you're leaving the cave, a figure appeared at the entrance to the cave, which you guys are able to see as Setsi. Setsi said something along the lines of, "You guys are hard to kill. Basically, like, here's your gold. Toss the bag of gold to you guys, and then Lilith and Ivana, I believe, got hit in the back from the creature. That's one thing that's gonna be fun.
Oh,
The only
Lieutenant
person who could see the creature was
Oh,
Mutan.
yeah.
Which is now Arwith. No.
But Arwith does not have the ability to see invisibility.
Oh.
But yes, so
Isn't there some type of spell to?
I don't think you have fairy fire. Fairy fire is there's a spell.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're picking up there. Setsi said, "Take care of them. Have fun."
Oh no.
As she almost seemed to dance away. As Ivana and Lilith were hit in the back, everyone roll initiative for me real quick.
Whoa!
I got a 3.
When?
Okay, Ivana,
Dare T20.
nice. Arwith,
Natural 20. 24.
nice. Lilith,
I got 12.
and then you got 3.
That's right. That is correct.
Perfect. Okay. Alright.
What?
Have to get back into the accent.
Yes.
It's only 2 weeks.
Okay. Alright. In that case, Arwith, then you. Butcher. Okay. With that, Arwith. You are up.
Do we have a?
Oh,
Yeah, I can go down real quick. I don't.
I'm gonna lift up the mic and the speaker. There.
Oh, maybe we should have turned off the mic while we were fussing it. It shouldn't be too noisy, right? I was thinking picking up the mic and
No,
dropping
it shouldn't
it.
be too bad. Okay. You guys are in a cave. It is probably
Was she long?
cave entrance. It's here.
This thing broke, right?
Yeah.
Dang. Is that being broken?
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks so tiny from further down.
Alright. Okay, so we got Butcher, Arwith, Lilith, Ivana.
Am I not? Wait.
Should we
usually
be-
use,
Or- Yeah.
Yeah.
Lilith, Ivana, right?
Hmm?
That's how we usually do it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
except Yvonne sometimes says, not Baby Bell, Sonic.
Yeah. Do you want to use your sonic thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You would have been. This is where Setsi was. You would have been talking to her. You two got hit in the back.
We tried to get the gold.
Was that it?
Yeah, because she like chucked it on the
Yes.
ground. We were like, we're gonna fight somebody. You gotta get this gold. Good.
Wait, did we happen to manage to get it?
I'm pretty sure you guys, at least one of you grabbed the bag.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, you just hear from behind you, Lilith and Yvonne kind of as something large seems to slam into them. And yeah.
Well,
What's first, Captain? Because he had the highest initiative.
come on. I can't see the thing.
None of us can.
Shoot blindly.
It just hit us, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I will. Keep track of this. 14 spell points. I will use 2 of them to cast protection from good and evil on Lilith.
Oh, I can say that.
Okay. Remind me which.
Can you protect me from myself?
Remind me which types of creatures.
Oh, actually, right to the PRs.
Do I still have resistance to fire? Was that something Mutin gave me? Or
Aberrations
What?
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae,
I gave you
fiends,
that,
and
and it
Okay.
lasts.
I think Ivana gave it to you.
I did.
Yeah.
It lasts up to an hour of concentration, which I rolled it down. So I'm sorry about that. Sorry, bud.
At least I have protection from good demons.
That's pretty bad.
Well, it's hard to stay concentrated when you're knocked on your back.
Yeah.
Also, I would say for
wait, so-
purposes, this is dim light,
Did win. So disadvantage.
so disadvantage for you.
Well, we can't get double disadvantage because we can't see them.
But even if you were to see.
So what happened? So did Setsi leave?
Yeah, Setsi, and as she did, you heard Yavanna and Lilith just a large as they kind of got slammed into.
So, what do you mean? Like she walked out? Or
Yeah, she was at the entrance to the cave. You're looking kind of uphill at the entrance as she was talking to you, and then she said, like, "Take care of them. Have fun. Bye bye." As she just walks away out of the entrance.
Maybe run up and try to place Hunter's mark on her for later.
Oh.
Track her.
Yeah. If it's an incline, is that one rough terrain thing?
It's.
I don't think it's really steep, right?
It would. That's what I'm trying to. I actually think it would be pretty steep because this is a relatively small moat you're on.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a few hundred yards across, so to get into it, you would have to go at a pretty steep angle.
Okay.
I would say purely because it is dim light and uphill for Arwith, it would be difficult terrain. But yeah.
What if you really?
I can dash. It's a bonus action. Hunter's mark.
Nice.
Okay, I'll do that. So instead of doing protection from good and evil, because I can't see what everything is. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And can I see her?
Okay. As you exit the cave, kind of takes a second for your eyes to readjust the light, but as you do, you kind of look, you see the two griffins that you guys had ridden in on seem to be just kind of off to the side, laying about, enjoying the sun. You see just a little bit ways up and off into the distance, pretty much straight ahead a little bit to the right, you see almost like a whirling cloud of wind and storm as Setsi starts to be flying.
Okay. I'm going to blow my horn and cast Hunter's mark on her.
Okay. So, alright, that is your turn. Yvonne.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions, so it because it can make things not hostile to us, and it's just like a sphere of influence. So in theory, it's humanoid. It would have to make a charisma saving throw, and then it would stop attacking us. Hopefully.
Does that continue to persist if we attack it?
It might not. I don't think so.
Dang.
But we can't see it.
Well, I was just gonna swing wildly.
That's also fair too.
People each humanoid in turn.
Otherwise, I don't know what
Charisma
else.
saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes.
Do you have to look at a creature to do vicious mockery? Okay.
That's like the thing is like just don't like specify it, but like
So-
you have to be aware of it. I think.
Yeah. So as long as they can hear
Okay.
you.
Oh yeah, no, you have to be able to see. For
Thing.
I just want to read.
Okay,
I have to be able to see, which is why I would have done the thing, but I
Yeah.
have to be able to see it.
You can try that.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions, centered on me.
Okay. In that case, Butcher and Lilith, you can either choose to make a charisma saving throw or choose to fail it.
So what does this do exactly?
Yeah.
I kind of want
It
to
just-
continue to be hostile towards something.
No, towards.
It's just who you choose.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Either you, it can suppress any effect, causing a target to be charmed or frightened, or you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just make it about not being hostile towards
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's like Lilith's like, oh shit.
Here we go.
Like, wait a second. You've been hostile towards me.
Lilith's been hostile towards everyone the entire time. But yeah.
It's a religion.
Okay. You.
Alright, well I got a 14, so.
Butcher can still be. Or actually, no, he can't because that's not being my DC. So you,
You-
are also indifferent towards me. You
Towards Yvonne.
cannot be hostile.
And nothing has changed.
And it does say creatures.
Yeah, creatures of my choice that it's hostile.
So it could be
towards.
all of you guys.
Oh yeah, include that. So it's not
Yeah.
just like, okay.
Yeah.
And actually, Arlith would fit into that range. Oh wait.
Oh, that's a pretty big
It's-
range.
You can be 60 feet away within 20 feet of me.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
Anything
Lilith.
else I can do with
Okay,
that?
I'm just gonna swing wildly from about the direction where it felt like I was attacked from, but I'm also gonna use my action to stand up.
You were
So-
not knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
You were just hit pretty hard.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just do a good wild sting, and then I'm hoping that my lightning will kind of, I don't know, shove something.
Gotcha. So you're swinging where you were attacked from.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, that's looking good. 13. And it's just 13.
13. You.
Oh, I do get an extra attack, but does that mean I roll for an attack twice?
Yeah. So you
Go
roll
roll
for
first.
each attack twice and take the lower of each roll.
That's good.
Okay, I got it. And then the second one I got a 19.
18.
19.
19. Okay. So 13 and 19. Okay. As
Should I do my little lightning one too?
That's an attack.
that's roll for damage.
That's true. Never mind.
As you attack wildly with your rapier, you kind of go to stab towards an area and just kind of miss. And as you go, you like aim for kind of, you went right and then aim left. And as you do, you just kind of feel your rapier seem to just slide through something as you roll for damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Now do the lightning.
Okay, hold on. D8. This one? This one?
Yep.
Okay. 6. It's a 5 plus 6, 11. And then, that's 1 lightning damage. But I get I only attack once with the.
Yeah. So how much was that again?
11.
10 piercing, 1
Oh,
lightning?
sorry. 11 piercing, 1 lightning.
Okay. As you stab through, your rapier just kind of seems to like almost slide through it as it doesn't do as much damage as you expect. But as you do, you're all of a sudden just a little bit of spark comes off, and as you do, you see it travel through this form as the lightning seems to just through, and you see standing over you, looking down, just almost like a ghastly, air-like figure with dark eyes, as it seems to not really have a distinct form, but seems to be flowing with the breeze of the cave, as it is just looking down on you as the lightning goes off the edge as it disappears again.
Well, I kind of
probably
thought it
not
goes.
his.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn. I still have my major armor from the last battle, right? Has it been a day?
How long does your armor of Cloak and Shadows last?
Yeah, I think it's 24 hours.
Mage
Yeah,
armor
no,
lasts 8 hours.
It's not mage armor, it's...
It has the same effects, but it's right. It's something else.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not visible anymore.
Oh, it is still.
Oh, it's still
It's just you guys kind of got a
Lips.
glimpse of its
Okay.
figure as the lightning
Guess I'll just
through it and then
try.
off into the edge of the caves.
Lovely.
But while you're looking that up, Butcher, your turn.
Great,
Well,
so
then I would just
I'm
activate
gonna.
it. It's bonus.
I'm already raging. I would like to attempt to hit this thing.
Okay.
do it recklessly.
Yes, of course, recklessly.
It already has advantage on you. It doesn't change anything.
Well, I have disadvantage, right? So I'm
you have
gonna just
disadvantage, so
neutralize
that
it.
just cancels it out, so you get just one straight roll with the reckless.
Yeah, so you just get a bonus while it gets nothing. It's just net positive.
Doesn't.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, great, yeah.
Invisible things get advantage.
You can't sneak up.
Yeah, I think you'd have to dismiss
That's
this,
an 18 to hit.
What's the timing turn? Oh, what was that?
18.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
It's 8 hours.
Roll for damage. Then yeah, it's the one.
13 damage.
Alright, 13 slashing.
Impressive.
Yep, and then I'm gonna hit again. It's also recklessly, of course.
Roll
That's
for attack.
17 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
And I can swim.
11 slashing damage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
As Lilith stabs into it and you see the lightning travel through, it gives you kind of a good glimpse of where it's at as you come hacking twice with your axe and able to kind of carve into it. Again, with it feeling almost like air, you don't feel like you're doing as much damage as you could, but able to get
Let me
two
make this thing magical.
in on it. And then with that, it is its turn. It is going to attack Butcher twice, which it has advantage on these, so. A 14 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
Okay. So you feel the wind almost rush past you as the first attack. You're able to kind of like sense where it's coming from and dodge to the side, but then the wind quickly whips back around and hits you in the back, and you will take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And with that, we are back up to Arleth.
Do I have difficult terrain going back down?
You can either treat it as difficult terrain or make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to move at a regular pace.
I'm gonna jump and slide like a badass.
Beautiful.
20,
Sounds
25,
good.
30. attack action if anything fucking slams into me randomly.
Okay. Alright, Ivana.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers. It does not say I have to be able to see this creature, just that it has to be able to hear.
Okay.
And so it's gonna have to make a wisdom save.
And it's gonna fail.
Hell
Beautiful.
yeah.
I'm assuming 10 fails.
Yeah.
You don't have a negative spell modifier.
Just rolled 3 ones. That's very disappointing. It's gonna take 3 seconds. But it also has to move like as far away as possible at its full speed to its reaction.
Is that a condition or is it just a...
It says on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic and immediately uses its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows.
Okay.
Away from me. But shouldn't move into obviously dangerous ground like fire or a pit.
Okay. Alright. You are able to just...
She really said pss, 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 pss.
Both dissonance.
And then all of you all of a sudden feel just as wind seems to move further down the cave.
It's gonna
Down that way, guys.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
And with that, Lilith, it is your turn.
I'm going to chase after.
Wait, let's take a second and regroup while it's running away, okay?
For real.
But my bloodlust.
You can't look into its eyes, it doesn't have eyes.
Sometimes the point of eyes might count. I don't make up the rules.
You won't know where to look. Oh, wait,
It has a little eyeballs.
That's so true. And you stand that way.
Let's regroup before we go kill ourselves versus something we can't see in a dark cave.
But okay, I guess I'll hold my attack action too so that we can talk about our feelings or something.
You should not go running further down the cave after that thing.
Why?
Where is it?
I have dark vision.
Start dangerous, don't you think?
I can
Okay,
just
tell me
make-
where it is.
I can just make an estimate. It's like, oh, it's about 60
Point
feet
it out.
away.
I have to bring you back to life.
I would appreciate it. You don't have to. Nobody owes me anything. I'm just saying I can go
I
stabby
was gonna
stab.
say, maybe you shouldn't do this recklessly.
I guess that is what you're saying.
Butcher's like, wait, what? Reckless, that's all I do.
Yeah, but he's a tank.
Okay, so we want to think about how we're going to be able to see this
He's
thing.
got like twice your hit points.
Yes, we do.
I mean, hit points, what are those?
Okay, you guys were able to
Really
get
durable.
some pretty good
It's
attacks
built
on it.
different.
We should at least take a moment to try to form up so that when it comes back, we can surround it.
Appropriately defend ourselves.
Surrounded.
Yes.
In
So
some way.
get in formation.
Yes. Organize ourselves.
Okay, we can try that.
Yvonne should get in the back.
This
Yes.
is so true.
Us three.
We
should-
know for a fact it went this way, deeper into the
Yes.
cave.
Yes, so we should block off the cave, wait till
can't
it
go
comes,
by
and
this.
try to surround it.
Okay.
Just take wax at it.
So we can each hide behind like a little rock or something.
No, we don't have to hide.
No,
It's gonna come
Just,
back.
just
I have pretty good stealth.
make
and
sure that
my mage armor looks
it
pretty good.
can't get past us
Okay.
and behind us, because that's where it's dangerous.
We
So
just-
the
we
extra
just
can't
want-
see it.
We want to get it cornered so we know where it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Bah. What he said.
Hmm.
So just come stand by me over here,
Back this way? I thought we wanted you wanted back this way.
like here.
Right there.
And then Butcher can scoot over a little bit, and then we can try to get in between all of us.
Okay. But can it just go back or deeper into
But
the
he
cave
can't
again?
move right now because it's not his turn.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
I thought because we kind of put a pause and everything, we could move through.
No, this is all happening in 6 seconds.
Deal. Okay, yeah, let's try and surround it.
6 seconds, very quick. What are you doing?
We're really screaming at each other.
It's like those little Death Note monologues where it's supposed to be happening like 22 seconds and it's half the episode. We're plotting.
I saw this one video where they just made silence instead of the internal monologues, and it's so drawn out.
I know.
Any episode of any shonen.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I was literally like Naruto, and then I was like in One Piece.
That's true. That animation budget is expensive.
Yeah.
I felt it that time.
What?
Um,
Oh, what?
I felt it that time.
Good question.
Yeah. With that, Butcher.
So just get ready to attack.
I'm always ready.
Yes, if anyone gets attacked or anything, be ready.
Okay, so can I change my holding action to go if anyone gets attacked? Because I said if I get attacked.
Anyone within range.
Okay. I think I rolled it.
If someone gets,
Yeah. If someone gets hit.
that's a trigger action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within range. Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay. Butcher, are you doing the same?
What, just like blocking off?
Blocking off and holding your action?
Just like kind of making it so
Sure.
we can get it in between us.
Sure, but I hold my action recklessly.
Can you do that?
He's just vibrating. Are you okay?
Let's go!
Oh yeah.
Alright.
He's like dragging his foot like a little ram, a little buffalo.
Ready to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So excited.
Nice. Okay. And is everyone set up the way they wanted to be?
Yeah, we should meet.
Okay.
Not Ivana, because she hasn't gone yet, but
Yeah.
she's still kind of the most forward person. But
That's a good point.
Should I be in
Um,
front of her?
maybe. Yeah. Let's do that. So
Maybe
we're
hold your
because I'll move before the thing will move next. So no, I won't.
Like that?
But yeah.
I want to be like
Let's do it like
Mama
this,
cat.
and
If
then
it'll be-
I'll move forward on my turn.
Okay.
That's good.
Alright. As you guys get into position and ready yourselves. Okay.
Sorry, be real.
It's gotta be real.
It's pretty dramatic.
Okay.
be really dramatic. That was weird.
Okay, in that case. Lilith and Yvonne.
No, not us
I'm
again.
afraid.
Please, I'm in front of her.
I feel like we have like the same amount of HP.
That's probably true. But I have a higher AC.
You have the shield.
That's true.
And I have my shield.
Okay.
When you have the shield, you have the same with that.
Lilith does a 17 hit.
No.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, the shield.
And I'm gonna
Your word was your
hit
sword.
it with my sword. That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Nice.
And she has a better luck hitting it than me.
Hell yeah.
She has a better head-on attack.
That is 7 piercing.
7 piercing.
Beautiful.
Okay. You, in a surprising turn of events, pull out your rapier, stab towards where you last saw it, or last felt it kind of like slam into you, and are able to just kind of into, and you feel like you get a pretty good hit on it. Obviously, it is made of air, so you don't feel like you're doing that much damage, but you hit it.
Much to the shock of everyone.
Yes.
I know how to use a sword.
Awesome. Anything else?
No.
Beautiful.
Lilith.
Okay, yes. I'm just gonna attack where we've been attacking.
Okay.
Okay. So I still get disadvantage because I can't quite see it, right?
Yes.
Oh, but, okay, so that was a 17.
17 will hit.
Yes. Okay, and then for my second attack, I got 14. Thank you. Is it just the first one that hits?
14 and 17.
Mm.
Both hit.
And I'm going to roll for my attacks. Okay. An 11 and a 9, and I'm going to do my little red storm, and that's a 4. Did you keep track of those numbers?
Nope.
It was a 9 and an 11 and a 4.
Yep.
Okay. So
20 piercing.
20 piercing, 4 lightning.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I was going to do my bonus action to absorb a little from me into my heart. And it makes me resistant to bludgeoning but vulnerable to piercing.
Okay. Perfect. As you're able to get 2 stabs off and the lightning pierces through it as you see it continue to kind of arc through the storm that creates its body. And yeah, you're able to do some decent damage to it. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay, Butcher. Wait,
Oh, your audio.
dang it, how did I lose the audio again? Okay. Let's try this again.
Gordon, just go, so we know if it ever changes.
We'll see if it works.
Okay. Hey!
Oh, is it working now?
Yes.
Nice. It's I still have disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do it recklessly then.
Perfect.
It's
So I would have anyway. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well,
24 to hit.
he actually might actually have real advantage.
That's 16 slashing damage.
Flanked.
And then how is an 11 to hit?
It's doesn't stack. 11 does not.
Okay.
Well, he's got one.
I'm going to not hit for the second one.
So if they cancel, then he just has an advantage.
Yeah, because it goes from neutrality to advantage. I see that. I'm not saying double advantage.
Because you can't get double advantage or double disadvantage. But if you have 2 things giving you advantage and 1 thing giving you disadvantage. Like, for example, Arwick would still have disadvantage because darkness and invisible, but then flanked. So
Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out regardless of how many there are from any source.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just neutrality.
Million advantages are cancelled by a
Arwick
single
would get
disadvantage.
because there is an advantage now with flanked, and so it doesn't matter. So that cancels everything.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it stays there.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you attack twice. One of them is able to hit. Anything else for your turn?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. With that, Arwith, you're going to get attacked twice. It's going to be a dirty 20 and a 21 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage as you feel yourself get smacked on your left side. It'll come as you're standing there, you feel it kind of and then into you as it rushes past the side of you and then slams into the side of you.
So it's past him now? No.
I don't know how opportunity attacks work if you can't see it.
You kind of like know that it went by, right?
You definitely felt that in the fact that he attacked on twice. So I'm like, ooh, do a little stabby stab, a little slashy slash.
It's math.
Oh, PHB, you can make an opportunity attack on a hostile creature that you can see. Okay.
Oh, we can see with the third eye.
And with that, it is your turn, Earl.
Well, I'll just say that it went that way, and I will just try attacking that 5x5 square right there.
Okay. Roll for attack.
One of them is going to be a 22.
22. And the other one isn't?
The other two are like
Other.
11
Okay.
or lower.
As you go and you kind of boom, and you notice just like there's nothing there.
Okay.
And glancing around, you kind of look and see the dust seems to have kind of like moved and settled behind you as you turn around and punch. And the last one gets in. Roll for damage.
8.
8. Okay. As you are able to stab, and able to get a hit in
So where did I hit it? I know I hit it
where you're facing.
here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to yell out that it's right there.
Okay. With that, Yvonne.
And I'm going to actually scooch like this to make room.
I'm gonna land and swing my right
Stop it.
here.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Roll for attack.
That's gonna be an 11. Dang. That's
Does
fine.
not hit.
I would also like to inspire Lilith. Just go, I can, but you can! Totally!
Well, thank you.
Add a D8 to
Oh, it's a D8.
20 roll.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Lola, it is your turn.
Feeling inspired, I'm going to stab twice in the same spot that Arlen is stabbing in.
Okay.
I can. Oh, do I want to stay next to?
You move up so you can make room for butcher.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to try to stab twice.
That one's so just roll again. That's the okay. Now that's the disadvantage. Now for attack 2.
Okay. So it's 6 plus 9 is 15.
And then roll again.
But I did. I rolled 3 times, and the first one was a nat
You
1.
need another one.
But doesn't that nat 1 makes the first one instant fail?
I guess if you use the next two.
Well, you can just count the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like the 1 was one group because it's not going to get any worse, and then the last 2 were the
If that's
second
how you
attack.
count it,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If that's how you count it, then yeah.
Okay. So, but I can hit, right?
Yeah. What was it again?
15.
15. Yeah.
8 plus 6.
14.
Okay.
Any lightning on that?
Yes.
That's it.
I was so inspired.
So inspired. She didn't even use it.
Yeah. The inspiration.
Just the fact.
It'll
she
still
had
last.
It's just your
it. The
feeling
fact she
sure.
had it.
The fact that you're being supported, you had someone on your side cheering you on.
Well, Lilith was disappointed because she was trying to use herself as a meat shield, and Yvonne still got hurt. She's like, I live for this.
As you're able to get one good stab in as the lightning again flashes through, and as you see that it's all actually like floating a little bit above the ground. So you actually hit it a little bit lower on its body, and it was almost like slightly above you guys.
Okay. How's it looking?
We
Pretty
can't
good.
see it.
Like air.
How's the lightning looking?
Like air as lightning goes through it.
I guess it can be bloodied.
Can't.
Is it looking like it kind of wants to be?
It doesn't look like anything.
It just looks like a cloud.
Does its
You look
eyes
at it.
void with
You
a
look
little
at it and you
shadow?
see Ivana and a rock.
It's a swirl.
It's beautiful.
And with that, Butcher.
I hit.
I
love that.
Recklessly or regularly?
Yes, get reckless. Always recklessly. 20 to hit.
20
I'm
hits.
tired of saying this. It is always reckless.
Is he raging?
It's reckless, yeah. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And then that's a 10 to hit, which I assume misses since an 11 is a miss.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get a good hit off.
No, I said I did 11 damage.
Oh, you did 11 damage. Okay. Then yeah, so you get 2 hits off then? Is that what you're saying?
Well, only one of them hit.
Oh, one of them hit.
The other
Gotcha.
one was a 10 to hit. And then the one that hit did 11 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect.
It's like every one of your hits did 11 damage.
Just pop, pop, pop.
I don't know, man.
He's consistent.
Yeah, that's below average for me,
Yeah.
so whatever.
That's good damage. It's better than.
We can get.
Yeah, it's better than what we're doing.
With that,
Take it up a little bit.
Except for Lilith, I think.
to attack Lilith twice.
Ouchie.
It's gonna be a dirty 20 and a 16. Okay. Dirty 20 will hit, so that'll be.
Should I do blood curse of the eyeless? Is it looking
It doesn't
bad?
have eyes.
Doesn't.
It's of the eyeless. He doesn't have eyes, so he's eyeless. Never mind, I won't do it.
Okay, that'll be 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I have resistance. Did you add that? Okay.
No, so that would be 5 total. As it rushes into you, but you kind of have like the vermis that you had taken in, it just like creates like a barrier and like almost like firms you into the ground as it like into you.
Can we say it's an AT field? Thank you.
As yeah, you take 5 damage and you feel it kind of rush past you again.
Oh darn. Guys, I think it went past me.
And with that, Pearl, it is your turn.
I have 44, I'm at 30. So I'm doing pretty good. Compared to
Not
home.
30.
I have a 30 HP, yeah.
We have 30 HP?
Yeah.
I have better HP than you.
Not the couch, that's just where I'm at
Oh,
currently.
okay. I was like, oh.
I mean, my constitution isn't great. I have 44 total.
Just gonna cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Wait, what does that do again? Because I also have it.
Oh, you have it?
Didn't you cast it on me at the beginning?
Oh
No,
no,
he canceled
that's- I canceled that because
So you can do the Hunter's Mark.
it gives a bunch of things disadvantage on me.
Nice.
Alright, is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Yvonne.
Right. It went past.
I guess I'll stand right here.
Um.
I have a DM question. Okay, so the lightning makes it momentarily visible, right?
Yes.
If Yavanna were to hold her action for a vicious mockery till it becomes visible, would that work? To yell, your mom's a hoe. Would that work?
So she would have to hold her action.
Right.
Yeah.
For the moment it became visible, I would say yes, if you're able to get a lightning attack off.
Yeah, that's only if I just wanted to throw that out there.
No, that's a great idea, actually.
But you can also stab you with your rapier. I think it's fun that we both have them.
I think I'm gonna do that actually. I think that's probably better. Or I could attempt thunderclap
Ooh.
here, like further away enough from the rest of you,
That'd be fun.
since it just went past you.
If things from here take damage from
And that's the question.
It's been taking. It's thunder damage, right?
Yeah,
It's been taking lightning damage.
in theory.
It's been illuminated by lightning.
Yeah.
But it's been feeling like it's done a little something, right?
Yes.
So that's good.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action and do the vicious mockery once I can see it.
Okay.
And I will stay where I am.
Okay. Alright. Lilith.
Okay. We're stabbing again.
Okay.
Where? Where? Oh yeah. Okay, so it ran past me, right? So I can just do kind of like a. Okay. Woo. 15
15.
for the first one. 15 plus 9 is 24. We're hitting for both.
Okay.
If it's
And then, real quick, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
roll the
12.
D8, roll the D8.
Roll the d8.
It's
Oh, for the inspiration. 6. 12 plus 6 is 18.
Okay. You're able to, as you're readying your strike, see
Someone to remember about this
the dust as it kind of like swirls into the ground. As you notice, it actually seems to be a little bit closer to the wall.
Okay.
So you're able to move forward, stab, both hit. Roll for damage.
Thank you. 6 plus 8 is 14.
Okay.
And then a 9. And then my lightning is going to be 2.
So 14 plus 9 piercing and then 2 lightning. Okay, so 23 total piercing, and then how much lightning again? 3? Okay. Alright. And so as you're able to kind of like dart forward as you see where the dust had settled and just trying to stab as both hit their mark and the lightning flashes through it, making it visible instantaneously. If you'd like to...
Your mom's a hoe!
I mean, like it's visible for just a second. Oh, and that's it. That's the
That's it. Psychic damage.
psychic damage.
Ow. Is that a save or is it?
That's my brain just died. It's a wisdom save.
R.I.P.
17.
Oh no.
It's invisible. It doesn't care about appearances.
People
It's
are crying.
so, especially if it's one of those setsy.
Sorry. Anything else for you, Lilith?
Oh no, that's all for me.
Okay, Butcher.
I'm gonna hit it recklessly.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit for 9 damage.
Okay.
And then 21 to hit
Okay.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
Both of which are less than 11.
Well, you know what? You rolled a 26 and a 21 to hit, so
Yeah.
at least you hit it.
That's true.
You would rather roll high on the attack rolls and low on the damage than the other way around.
I guess.
Real quick, what languages do y'all speak?
Common and Elven.
Common, Giants, Undercommon.
I don't think any of us speak Primordial.
Elvish Sylvan. I'm also just gonna write them down real quick.
Only Margo did.
Only Margo
The mysterious lady.
spoke Primordial.
Giant, Undercommon, and then Elvish and Sylvan. Elvish, Sylvan. What was yours again?
At Common and Elven.
And Arwitz.
Sylvan and Old Serenian.
Okay.
Is Sylvan what the centaurs speak?
Huh?
Sylvan what centaurs speak?
I'll have to look into that.
Isn't someone one of brilliant?
Okay.
That's also the language of like primal magic, at least it is in my head, so.
I feel like early in the campaign there was something about you knowing something about someone. Because you kind of understood.
When we first met you,
Yes.
I understood it. Yes.
Understood my name. And I was like,
Okay. As you guys, as it comes back to the top, you hear just like this sound that doesn't quite sound like the primordial that you've heard before. This is just like as you feel the wind almost rush towards the entrance of the cave.
oh, it's getting
She's trying to run away. Fight me like a windstorm.
soul tree biscuit.
And that's all.
Oh,
Alright.
oh, someone.
Are we out of initiative?
Doesn't seem
I mean, roll survival.
I will just wait 6 seconds.
Okay. You sit there and wait. Is everyone else waiting with him?
I'll roll for survival, I guess.
Oh, I'll survive.
Oh, girl, I got that one.
17. You do see. You're able to see kind of like the dust of the cave. Barely dimly. As it towards the entrance and then out as it appears to have left.
So rude not to even give me the decency of having its memories.
It's gone.
If it's going to
You
die,
couldn't have taken them anyway.
I could have tried.
Or should we just let it go?
What's it gonna do? Report back to Sets and tell them we're still impossible to kill? You know?
I know what to do, but how are we gonna find it?
That's so fair, actually. You got a point.
I'm good at tracking you.
Ooh.
That good.
Actually, can I race out there and check on the griffins?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Speaking of
How are they looking?
speaking
They're
of
still there.
tracking things,
As you guys.
Yeah, weren't you tracking Cincy?
I haven't learned to fly yet.
None of you have. As you guys.
really close.
Boy's not there yet.
Arwith accidentally
Not
stepped
accidentally. He
on.
rolled for it.
He did.
He did not
But
accidentally.
wasn't that a roll to see if he...
It was almost a stubbornness. Just
Yeah.
that's the ground. That's the ground. That
If
doesn't
he
mean you know how to
convinces
fly.
himself
No,
to
that is the process of learning how to fly.
Well,
Yes.
but
There's still like...
There's a difference
no
between
try.
being able to press the gas on a car and being able to drive.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can fly, but he can.
Like you could maybe fall in a certain direction for a
Yes.
small amount of time,
Exactly.
maybe,
Exactly.
and then fall painfully. But you guys come running out.
Yes.
as you do, you quickly glance over as your eyes kind of adjust to the light to see the air swirling around your griffins.
Let me throw something at it. I think I have a dagger. I'm gonna throw my rapier at it.
Not on the ground. Don't.
In between the griffins.
Is
it see it?
Is it?
What would I need in athletics? It's terrible.
Yeah.
Please. Acrobatics? I'm good at acrobatics. I'm amazing at acrobatics.
Don't
All
kill
that is.
our griffins.
I'm not trying to kill the griffins, I'm trying to shoot the.
You're going to kill our griffins.
They probably won't die, I might just injure them, right? Oh wait, no, I do have a dagger. Can I throw a dagger at it?
No. Stop trying to
I
throw
mean,
shit.
you
at
can.
us.
Limiting.
I know you want to look into something's eyes and it dies, but not a griffin's.
I just want to make sure he doesn't make him fly away. Oh wait. Does anyone have rope? Do I have rope? Gosh, okay.
Are you throwing your dagger?
No, do I have enough time to run up to that and try to attack the wind but not the griffins?
You can start running over there.
I'll start running over there.
Okay. Yeah, you start running after the griffins.
Can I try to intimidate the wind thing by doing a little gladiator scream or a mean little comment?
Yeah. Roll for intimidation.
I mean, he's scared enough to run
Tell me what
away.
you're doing. I want you to act this out.
I'll just scream, you dick, and then.
You dick.
So true.
I only got
So
11.
true, bestie.
Oh gosh.
No, I only got a 10, sorry.
Yeah. You're like, you dick!
I am very upset.
As you go running towards it, as you do, the wind just and flies off into the distance as both the griffins had gotten up and just their wings as hard as they could, and then they just kind of like
They can take care of themselves.
shrug, look off, look at you, and then just like lay back down with their head in their paws.
I was so scared they were gonna run away. I'm gonna hug them and kiss them. Animal handling?
Yeah, right.
I got a 10
I would
again.
like to check Lila's forehead for a fever.
It like
Are you doing alright?
almost like it like starts to like go to like peck at you and just, like you can see it doing the equivalent of rolling its eyes.
It's like, what the fuck?
So Setsi got sucked up into a swirling thing of clouds and air, right?
You were out there. It less sucked up, more looked like writing.
Writing?
Oh, air griffin. Well, air horse. I guess it's...
The clouds, were they like anything I had seen before?
Not specifically. The closest it would be is similar to like air elementals, but a little bit darker and seem to have a hint of almost like bluish purplish hue.
Well, she's probably gone off to some evil base or whatever. But we need to go talk to the Caliph immediately.
We did get that gold though.
How much gold did you get? You're going to share.
I Yavanna and I grabbed it.
Yeah.
How much did we agree to? Was it 150 or 300? I remember saying half an hour and half later, but I can't remember if I've halved it in my head or not. But she didn't give us half an hour, half later. She did say true to her word.
I think it was 300. I forgot to write down how much gold.
Well, since no one else can remember, can I just tell everyone that it was 200 and see how much I can keep for myself?
No, because I was there too.
But did you remember? Should we do a history check?
But how are you, if I
She
was
would've
there,
remembered.
You would've seen
to
it, you
get-
would've
yeah, I
remembered.
would've.
That's
I would've
fair.
seen it.
Fine. Okay, how do we divide 300 up evenly between the 5 of us? No,
We
4.
could just put it in our group.
5.
5. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
but no, we're using it by the griffin, right?
Oh wait, are we including Newton in this?
Yes.
Okay.
So isn't it group gold
Yeah,
for the purposes of buying a flying helper?
that's true. I mean,
Steed, if you would.
so do you want to hold on to it for now? I can if you want.
I don't know if I trust you. Hey, you don't know about that.
Oh, come on, you give me inspiration and you don't trust me? We've done so much together and you guys don't trust me?
I trust you
Yes.
to use your sword.
Roll survival for me.
Does it have to do with Setsu? Advantage. 27.
27. The direction she flew off in seemed to be the direction of the citadel.
I guess it would make sense that she would just head on back.
The citadel, the city back to it.
Do you think her parents
Okay,
would-
we need to go back right now.
Arguably everyone has parents. Yeah, we can head on back. The Griffins are okay, thank goodness. I was mostly just concerned about us being able to get out of this cave boat area
What's so good?
and less about the sanctity of life for the Griffins. Sorry, Griffins, but
And
We
that's why
know.
I went over and did and kisses and hugs.
well, they needed. I was worried
I
they.
believe that.
It's
Go
okay.
soft side.
It's okay, they don't believe it.
Sometimes you're just happy to see something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you guys dividing up the same way you came, except for now Arwith and 710?
Yeah.
That means you.
Okay, in that
horribly
case-
the first time that we flew.
Arwith and
Because Butcher has a
and Butcher roll animal handling.
Twenty-three.
20.
What was yours?
23.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys are able to effortlessly get on and lift off and start flying back.
I wonder where you struggled so
Um,
much.
and with the combination
Feels like a different
of
person. It's so unlike me.
Butcher's Outlander and your 27 survival, you're able to know the direction back. But yeah, you guys begin flying off. Takes a few hours.
Few hours?
Yes, I believe that's how long I said it was last time. So, a few hours to get back to the Citadel. As you guys are coming in, you hear as you approach what sounds just like bells ringing.
Like alarm bells or like church bells?
Oh gosh. Maybe we should go to like a back port or one that seems less busy.
No,
I don't
they
know
know who we
why.
are.
I know they know who we are, but I don't know why it's the assumption for me personally.
It's because you're a bad person.
Maybe they caught on. Maybe they caught on to that, and we should just.
Well,
follow
then
them.
I have nothing to worry about. So
I'm
let's
with
go.
you. You're the accomplice.
You.
What?
You don't have anything to worry about here.
I do. It just follows.
What have you
me.
done?
What did you do to harm these people?
You know, maybe Ashton was like, yeah, she was looking for a way to assassinate people, or you know,
I'm assuming
maybe.
Butcher and I are the ones piloting the Griffins. Right, yeah, we're just...
I'm telling you, we should. I just have good little gladiator reflexes. I feel like we shouldn't just
We
talk
should
about it.
go straight to.
I mean, what else
Back
would
to
these?
the Citadel.
You know what? I'm beginning to think I'm a little self-centered, and I'm thinking everything's about me.
You're only now coming to this conclusion!
No,
I'm only
that was
300
really
years
insightful
old.
for her. Look at this. That's progress.
Oh my god.
Character
It's just
happy
that
for you.
before, like everything has been about me, and so it's just like
we're so proud of you.
so far right.
I feel like this is like an event. To witness this.
Well,
This is a good thing.
This is amazing.
Okay, don't overdo it, guys. I'll go right back.
I don't think it's overdoing it.
I'll regress very easily. Snap up a finger really. It's a little cyclical.
Alright.
As you guys come flying down into the docks, the bells seem to be ringing louder. As you land, you immediately are surrounded by about 4 soldiers that are holding their spears up to you guys.
I already know.
I love being right.
We need to speak to the Caliph immediately.
You need to get off that right now.
Okay, I'll get off. But we need to speak to the Caliph right now.
Where should I go?
Just went immediately.
As you guys get off, they immediately, still holding their spears towards you guys. Where did you acquire these griffins?
Here.
From who?
Oh, from Setsi. She said that she had a friend who gave them to us, right?
He's a very friendly guy, if I remember correctly.
Finley. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Was it? She was a girl, wasn't she?
It was an Aarakocra
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
that did not say a word to you guys
She doesn't say anything.
and immediately walked away.
So we never got a name. Setsi never told us her name?
Well, you see, there was this person,
It doesn't
and she
matter. You
turned out to
can
be evil, but it wasn't our fault.
take the griffins. We need to speak to the Caliph.
Yes, immediately.
The Citadel's under lockdown right now.
Oh,
Because of 2 missing griffins?
well, if you tell him our names, I'm sure he'll speak to us, right?
Yes.
I would think so.
There's currently an intruder.
Is her name Setsi by chance? A tiny little twig of a girl. Evil demeanor to her.
Yes.
That's not true. You guys adored her at first.
What do you know?
Well, she tried to kill us.
She had tricked us into going to this, little island that's hours away. It's one of those little fire islands. And we went into a little cave.
She manipulated us.
We got materials for
murdered
her.
us.
Mm-hmm.
So, just saying we're on the same side.
Roll persuasion.
Hell yeah.
Help! I'm
Yeah.
helping.
Help.
Help
And do I
with-
really
with a
need
help
help?
action.
It's a 24.
Take it. Take it.
Yeah, 24.
Okay. As you're kind of like spouting this off, all of a sudden, coming up from behind is a taller, a female soldier who just steps forward and goes, "It's okay. They're safe."
Was it the one that she was?
Yes, it was.
Very nice, very nice.
As the guards kind of slowly set down their spears, and then the soldier walks up and goes, "We need your help immediately."
This is more like it.
We're actually good to help, and I'm like,
I love when people are dependent on me.
some of us are pretty good at
Just like
something.
flip off the guard.
Someone has infiltrated the citadel. We believe the Caliph is at risk.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
Not wonderful. Wonderful as in.
We get
I
it.
know
Stop.
everyone
Stop
says.
explaining. We know. We get it. You see
Oh my
pretty
goodness.
girl. You see pretty girl, and it shuts off. But no, just go.
One word.
Follow me. And she begins to lead you towards the citadel, and we will take a break right there.
Alright.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just gonna charge my phone for the time being.
Thank you, Kim.
Did we want to make it a double?
Make it a double?
I'm okay.
What about making it double?
Put twice the log on. I'm fine.
Okay.
You're going to?
No, I'm fine.
I'm going to.
I mean, if someone was doing it too and double dog picked me, yeah, I would do it. But
If I wanted to try to drum it.
I am your driver.
Well, also,
Maybe I should
since
do this.
We've got an hour, 2 hours. You're good.
No, we got time. Also, we were doing combat. Like that's not fun.
I want to be able to think.
We got strategy.
But then when it comes to roleplay, that's why.
And you
we're
are
doing it.
summer.
Plus charisma.
Advantage on charisma. Did you see the meme I posted in the?
Because there's another one?
No.
No, not yet. It's on the screen, so I haven't pulled it up.
Did you see this? You can die from fall damage at 0 height if you want to.
The little Family Guy death pose.
The arm behind the back.
Alright, anyway. Okay. As you guys picking up, are being rushed to the castle within the center of the citadel by this female soldier. She quickly tells you, as you guys are rushing there, I don't know where you guys have been, but things went to shit.
I'm sure they did if they involved Sensi.
Well, how quickly? How long ago?
Not too long ago, maybe just an hour.
Okay.
Was it just she was in the friend was in Arakaka. What was Setsi again?
Setzi's a Genasi.
Genasi. So was it just a Genasi, or is there like a particularly strong gust of wind?
I am not sure exactly.
Okay.
All I know is that we were going about our business, and then the alarm bells started ringing, and we heard that someone had infiltrated the citadel. We went into immediate lockdown. Doors were locked. People were put under protection. The generals rushed towards the citadel to go keep an eye, and we were told to keep an eye out for any invaders.
Are Ashen and Faisal? Are Ashen and Faisal with the Grand Caliph?
I would assume so. They would have been the first to run over there
Okay.
to protect him. That is their first duty. We heard there are invaders of various types. You four met Setsi.
Yes. Yeah. She put us on a mission for materials.
Yeah. She
And then
pretended to
betrayed
be
us.
a injured, harmless little girl and totally manipulated us and then tried to murder us.
She did keep up on her word. To give
Where
us
did you
gold.
meet her?
Just here on the street.
Yeah, she
In
like
the
had
city.
an injury in the
Yes.
city, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, we need to hurry very quickly.
No context. Alright.
Setsi is the Citadel's #1 most wanted.
Oh!
I didn't know. I had bad feelings about
The
her.
fact that she was able to get in here that easily and pose as an injured civilian does not bode well.
Yeah. She looks like a little teenage girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Oh, she is. She
It's
not like
amazing.
17?
It's amazing
Or
the
she like
harm
actually
that
17?
17-year-old Agenasi girls can do.
Oh, yeah. Teenagers are frightening.
This is kind of
Fuck off,
impressive.
Weird.
Did you get a haircut?
No,
Oh, okay.
not recently.
Alright, as you guys are rushing forward, you see that throughout the city, all the bustling that was there while you guys were here just earlier today, everything is calmed down. Shops are closed, doors are locked. You see people glancing out through windows, small children crying, some trying to not quite sure what's going on as their parents hush them. As you guys rush towards the citadel, you see guards out and about patrolling the cities, looking for invaders. As you guys rush up to the entrance to the citadel, the doors are wide open, and as you guys rush in, you see previously the ice sculptures that had been in the hall have now stepped off their pedestals
Draken?
and are holding their arms, looking about. There seems to be less than you remember, as you can hear sounds down various halls that sound to be fighting of some type. But the soldier continues to push forward towards the main hall.
Just keep running.
Yeah. As you guys continue forward, you are greeted by the large grand doors into the throne room that you had seen the previous day. And rushing forward, you see, standing in front of the doors, Asham and Faisal, as they seem to be banging onto the doors as hard as they can. Crawling down from the ceiling, the ice dragon and almost seems to have pulled itself out of the wall as it crawls down, stands in between you and the door, glances at each and every one of you, taking a moment, staring into your eyes.
We're being judged.
As the soldier steps forward and kind of raises its arm, the dragon then turns, faces the door as Asham and Faisal step to the side as a blast of cold air into the door as icicles seem to pierce the hinges. And then with a flap of its wings, the door falls down into the throne room. Ashton and Faisal rush in quickly as the ice dragon follows behind.
Yeah, I'll follow the ice dragon.
As we're running, I'm gonna ask the soldiers. So, like, what? They locked out? Why? What? Was the intruder in there with the caliph?
I don't know. I would assume Asham and Faisal
Asham, what's
as
happening?
close to the caliph as possible. They've already ran in.
What were you running into?
Yeah, but they were. You were behind the dragon. They were in front of the dragon as soon as the doors even started to cave. Like they helped push it basically as they rush in. As you guys go running in, you're able to kind of like go under the ice dragon.
I'm going
As
around.
you're able to, Butcher and Arwith go around either end. Lilith and Yamana and the soldier run directly under the legs. As you guys enter into the throne room, you see Asham and Faisal seem to have stopped just a few feet into the throne room, arms at the ready. And as you guys look forward, you see upon the throne the Grand Caliph sitting there, back straight, looking directly forward, and curved around the throne, you see Setsi,
Curved around the phone?
as she has one arm forward, curled around a dagger, up to the Caliph's throat. As you guys look, you see that she appears to be wearing a little bit different garb than the last time you saw her.
She had time for an outfit change.
I respect the dedication to aesthetic.
I mean, she left just like 2 minutes before us.
Right? That's a little away from here she is.
As you guys are able to get a good look at her now, you see as she seems to be almost floating on this whirling storm of clouds and tempests with blues and purplish hues floating around her legs and body as she has herself positioned behind the throne to provide protection, the dagger against the caliph's throat. You see that what used to be kind of a longer type of garb that covered her arms is now up short to a kind of thin strapped top that is almost like a comes down into kind of a dark almost robe-like behavior, very flowy but still tight, and shows off her angular features as you see various designs of storm clouds and tempests moving along her robes as they seem to flow as if wind is constantly circling around her. Her hair coming along her shoulders is this silver hair that almost seems to kind of, without any actual lightning, seems to be almost electrified as it comes off in just a very voluminous appearance. She has a kind of a wicked smile. She looks towards you. And goes, "Hello."
Fuck you.
What he said.
No, that's... I won't say that.
Hey, bitch. Oh my gosh. What do you want?
I've been expecting you.
Of course you have.
You really didn't think he'd kill us? You seem kind of dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Oh, there will come a time for that. My friend was there more to buy time. You see, I needed you out of here because I need something from him as she pushes the dagger
How about
closer
you don't do that?
against his throat. You see, you stumbled into quite the predicament, my friends. As her smile widens, revealing a mix of almost amusement and wickedness. You see, I have a burning desire, an insatiable hunger for power, for the untamed essence that resides within the yon sea being emerald. And you, my dear adventurers, are going to convince the Caliph here to tell me its whereabouts.
If a dagger won't convince him, what makes you think that we can? We just met the guy.
Well, you see, you are trusted friends and acquaintances of Akadi, even if you don't realize it yet.
Interesting.
And the Caliph here is supposed to help you. And well, he can't well help you if he's dead. And as she does, you see blood start to drip down his neck.
He also can't speak if you split that, so I would ease up a little bit. Huh?
What she said.
No! If he doesn't work out, I have other ways.
Do you? Like, convenient ways?
Let's stick to
I'm looking for
planning for now.
Asham and Faisal. What are they?
Arms at the ready, they kind of seem to be glancing about, taking note of other aspects of the room, and sense that they seem to be looking for something else.
Ooh.
As Ashton speaks up, Setsi.
What else would they be looking for? Unless they definitely don't know where the emerald is.
You don't know, anyway.
I just feel like the Grand Caliph wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that that's all Ashton says. Ashton is just Setsi. as.
Sorry.
Oh, Sebastian.
Silly boy.
You're also not supposed to be jumping up there right now.
Oh yeah.
There's some over there on the table. And
As she pressed it closer on his throat, I'm going to just kind of grab the daggers from behind my back. And Ashton just says, Setsi, stop.
Setsi, release him. And she goes, oh, I don't think I'm gonna do that. And little ranger over there. No, no, no. You draw a weapon, I pull mine.
How far away is she?
She's probably a good 50, 70 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, Setsi, I'm gonna get closer to talk to the Caleb.
Oh, you can talk from there, I assure you. He can hear you quite fine.
It's rather uncomfortable to be yelling like this. We're 70 feet away.
Oh, this room has great acoustics, I assure you.
Fine.
Now, you may not know where the emerald is, that's for sure. The Caliph might. However, Ashley and Faisal, I assume you two know where I can find Chan?
Oh, we've met Chan.
No, yet.
Oh, I just made a note of it, so I assumed that we had met him.
No. They talked about her, but you had not met her.
Archimental liaison?
50s.
You see,
Target aware of suggestion.
I think so. No? I think so.
you see, Chan, the elusive Archimental heir, guards that precious gem. Legends speak of her dominion over the winds, the storms that shape our world. And you, adventurers, Ashen, Faisal, will be my guide to her sanctuary.
Alright, let go of the caliph, let's go.
Oh, I'm not that.
How are we supposed to guide? It's kind of hard to guide you if you have your knife around someone's throat.
Oh, I can find my way. I just simply need to know the direction. Now, let's not make this unpleasant.
Too late for that.
Well, more unpleasant than it needs to be. Show me the secrets you hold.
What secrets?
Chan's hiding place.
We don't know
Are you sure about that?
it. Yes.
Wait, what we do to buy the cow's time? Maybe we're pointing in the wrong direction. I tell him telepathically. She's 70 feet away. If I whisper really quiet, right into his little ear,
You can try it.
I'll try.
Just
I'll give you a little.
oh.
Like you said, I'm assuming these guards know. Do you mind if we kind of talk for a second
That's what we're doing.
amongst ourselves?
You're free to do what you will. However, I am impatient.
Just a minute. Can we pull everyone into a group huddle?
Group huddle. And try to suggest, like magically suggest that she does not kill him at the least.
We've got to make it convincing, and we've just got to point her. We don't know it. We can assume that Ashlyn and, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Faisal do know it. But we can't we just say something random, like the desolate forest of his tit? His tit.
He's just
I look at Faisal and Asham, who are also in this huddle.
Yes.
Any thoughts?
We can't let her get to the Caliph. Well, kill the Caliph. Caliph is important and vital to our battle against
We know
their armies.
him being dead is not an option. Also, it looks like you were looking for something in the room. What was that?
We appear to not be alone.
Yeah.
She seems to have some sorts of creatures.
Should we not be speaking at all?
Don't you know?
Can we get closer?
I could try, but I do not know.
Just take it closer.
I'll
I can teleport 30 feet, but that's still not enough to do anything meaningful.
Just close enough.
I can try to distract her and give you guys an opportunity.
How?
We could attempt to suggest that she not kill it or do anything like that. But I don't know if she can counteract that in some way.
At the most, she'll just be amused that you tried, right?
At the most, she could recognize that as an attack and just kill the kid. But then that's a bargaining chip.
True, she said she had other ways, but maybe that was just a plot.
That would be gambling with the Caliph's life.
Can you do word of healing while he's being stabbed?
I don't think it can do enough.
You know what?
And that.
Let her kill him. We can resurrect somebody. We've got the total.
We can't.
That doesn't mean we should. We should.
I die all the time. Let him die.
You don't die all the time, actually. You don't die because I save you.
I almost die all the
It's
time.
not the time.
I'm getting impatient.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
We could spend our time doing
That could be like fancy.
that. Yeah.
Wild goose chase first?
What?
Wild goose chase. I don't know wild goose chase. I get somewhere that.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to say it because you're probably better have a higher deception.
I do, yes.
Yes, just go for it.
What am I saying?
Say it's in the Green Mountains of
There's
Fiston.
such a good chance she can hear us right now.
Probably. I could at the very least try to let her not to.
Do a suggestion.
Anything that happens is not going to be good.
It's true.
If I just suggest, what's the worst that would happen? She knows, and
We have the
She-
reflector guy? Yeah. No.
yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay, yeah, you suggest, and then if that doesn't work, you deceive, and if that doesn't work, he dies, she leaves, we're good.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Ash.
Erasmonia.
We do have a totem that can resurrect.
We do.
That might work. However, that's assuming his spirit remains here.
What? Why wouldn't it?
Are you not familiar with what happens when someone dies?
I'm very familiar. What are you talking about?
Well, it's if his spirit's willing, why wouldn't it be willing to come back?
Creatures of air return to Akkadi when they die.
Why wouldn't Akari want to send him back?
If it was that easy, she would. We would have
But
had
we
an
have
issue.
the totem to do it.
And this was not easy to get, mind you.
If it works, then yes, we can save that for a plan B.
It's like fancy at this point. But I did feel bad because that means we can't use the totem anymore. Wait, Facile, can't you use a wish or something?
I have the capabilities, yes.
And he's your best friend. Like, I'm sure you're indebted to him in some way.
I am quite indebted to him, yes. But we never know the consequences of using wish.
Could it be worse?
Definitely.
To literally just wish that the caliph was standing next to us instead of sitting in that throne.
Or wish Setsi away. Or Setsi just knocked back. Anything.
I wish that she doesn't kill him. Make it very specific.
There's a lot of things he could do that isn't asking for much.
Oh, Sebastian's thinking nice.
I can cast wish, but it may not work in the way that we expect it to. It has a fortunate habit of achieving its goal in the way it designs.
Yeah. But, if we change that to be plan C, and then our totem is plan B,
So sure.
And I can only cast wish once a decade.
this is worth it,
That was
definitely.
pretty good.
Yes, I'm just saying it's a risky action, to say the least.
We're going to try to deceive
Is
her.
there anything else you'd suggest?
I would say
But can I actually... No, I'm not gonna make her do something. Never mind. I could cast that trace so she wouldn't hear us. But
yeah.
I'll probably make her do something.
Action, just whatever our plan is, I can try and distract her. I have a personal grievance with her anyway.
How could you get her distracted enough that we could get close? How?
Trust me.
Yeah, he doesn't want to say it, despise. And also, she's getting impatient. We should probably turn around.
Let's do that.
You ready to go?
We've got plan B, we've got plan C.
You're going to suggest, and if that doesn't work, you're going to deceive. And if she doesn't think, he's going to do his little
Maybe let's
doodad.
make action plan A.
So true.
Really?
Your plan B.
Because I feel like speaking should be plan A, but we could do the distraction first.
If I
Let's go action.
if I am
Okay.
suggesting
If-
what am I suggesting?
Oh, you're just going to
I have to make
suggest
it very
her.
specific.
That
Right?
she not harm him.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Thing is, if the suggestion fails, it's very likely it would turn hostile anyway. So we should delete, save that.
What if the suggestion works as a distraction so that Ashton could do his distraction?
We don't need distractions.
Okay.
There's nothing that says that
They become
this effect
hostile.
is hostile.
But
Or that
she
they
would be
have-
aware that you did that.
Essentially, it's just
That's
already.
what she'd be aware. And so I don't know if that's
Oh, DM discretion? Do you think she would become aware if she tried suggesting?
charm person. It specifies they're aware.
Yeah.
But
Suggestion.
Suggestion doesn't specify that. So I don't know if that. I think that's DM discretion.
She might be able to tell you're casting a spell.
It has verbal material components. So I would have to speak and then use my lute. So obviously it would be clear that I was casting a spell.
Can you do it? Little cough cover up. Oh, Sebastian looked at me.
Make it a
Did
little
I get this
sing-songy as
Yeah.
I please don't do the caliph.
Yeah. Well, I'm charmed and I don't think I want to hurt him anymore.
Wow.
Also, I think that Yvonne girl is pretty cute.
She's a teenager.
That's
a
oh, Setsi is. Well, Setsi could have a crush on you. That doesn't mean you have a crush on her.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So true.
You can't help it who crushes on you. You can't help it being gorgeous.
That's
Okay.
You're so right.
Reasonably, they would likely know you've cast a spell on them as soon as they have completed the action.
Yeah. Okay.
But what if they succeed the saving throw?
If they succeed the saving throw, since it is a wisdom save, they would likely know that you were trying to cast a spell on them.
Okay.
So,
That's
if
fine.
she's doing that, combat's probably already stopped.
But Ashton's probably also going to trigger combat. Don't you think? With a distraction?
Trigger combat destruction.
Okay. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. We've got plan A through E.
So true. So true. Destiny.
So what's your
Actually,
Find plan A and can move immediately to
what?
distract.
I shouldn't if I saw what languages do you speak? Do you happen to speak Elvish? Sylvan?
Serenian, Primordial?
He's from
No, they
Primordial.
wouldn't speak Elvish or Sylvan.
Okay. Prerecon and state was Sylvan Elvish between us, and then I was like, okay, just gonna look back at Setsi and nod at Ashen.
So Ashton's trying to distract. Okay. As you guys disperse,
This is the plan so far. This is the order that I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Setsi just. Oh, you're done.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh gosh.
Good. You're right where we left it.
Are you ready to tell me what you know? If you do, you can leave the place with your lives intact. However, if you try to double cross me, I can make no promises.
I've already nodded at Ashen, so I'm just.
Yes, I think we are ready.
Asham steps forward. Setsi. This isn't like you.
Told her that earlier. She's this place's most wanted.
I'm saying to you and to myself.
I know this isn't what Serena would have wanted it of you.
Oh shit.
Setsi and Serena, that's so cute.
You can still overcome this. We can find a way to fight them if you're just willing to work with us, willing to work with me. We can take back what was ours. Oh, dear Asham.
Is this happening? Is Ashen moving up or?
Asham had moved forward a little bit. He's pushed himself forward probably about 10 feet, enough to kind of put himself in the center. Asham.
Ever so slightly 5 feet.
My dear poor Papa.
What?
Popeye?
Papa.
Papa. Asham's is Papa?
20 years ago.
Wait, what about an unborn child? Did he mention that?
His wife.
His wife was pregnant? When she was
Yeah.
taken?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, so Serena's the name of Asham's wife? Gotcha.
Let's just go with it.
I understand where you're coming from, and I do feel so bad for dear mother. However, I don't care. You see, the power that awaits me, the winds bending to my will, the storms bowing before me, and the world trembling at my feet.
How distracted is she as she's starting to remember?
Roll insight.
Passive insight 17.
That's an active check. Active check supersedes passive.
I can also do an insight check, maybe? I don't know about. I don't. Okay.
That's okay.
I just got 12.
Yep.
We're doing great.
You can. I mean, she's talking to Asham. She's looking directly at him.
Yeah, but she's been able to pick up on everything else. She probably
Is Asham still standing where he is, or is he moving closer?
He's somewhat inching closer, but still keeping a very safe distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of be there with him.
Right there with him.
Yeah.
Okay. With that power, I can reshape reality itself. I can bring Mother back.
Between you?
The power of the emerald?
Yes. I want this emerald not just for me, but for us.
Insight. That I'm specifically rolling insight. And that I'm also casting fucking guidance on myself.
Okay.
Max rolls on both. 31.
Oh!
Oh God. Yeah, she's lying through her teeth.
You can just say she's manipulating you.
Yeah, it was a d20 and a d4, and I got a 20 and a 4, and then a +7.
Yeah.
With the 31 also on that inside, are there any other?
Yeah, what's a fucking 31? Okay,
It is all open to you.
I just read her like a fucking book.
yeah, okay. God, with the 31. You
Can
got
you
a
also pick up on the spies?
really good look at her. You were able to just read every single aspect, which is impressive because her attitude and demeanor seems to be constantly shifting. It's just, there seems to be so much going on that you can't quite get a grasp.
Like she's being manipulated, influenced, controlled.
You don't sense any control, more of there is something wrong with your brain.
Feel that.
She is almost seems to be not necessarily like switching personalities like you would in that type of thing, but like the personality, mood shifts, demeanor, energy, everything just seems to be constantly in a sense of disarray.
Borderline?
Almost as you see the like similar to the tempest going around her and her cloak, it seems to be shifting in just this chaotic manner as things are coming in and out. As she speaks, parts of what you hear as she says, like, my dear mother, I could bring her back. You feel that like all of a sudden like it's the truth and then it's a bold-faced lie almost immediately. as she is just going back and forth and changing. And you also, with the 31, you specifically, so you three don't know, she seems painfully aware of everything that's going on.
So which is it, Setsi? Do you care for her or do you not?
Well, she is my mother.
Was.
Oh, good point. Was my mother. And well, I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to have a family connection, but
So we're all gonna suffer because you don't.
yes.
Damn!
So sorry about that.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. But it's nice to at least pretend.
Just watching the drama go down.
Pretend. So you're doing all this just so you can play pretend.
Pretty good acting, if I say so myself.
Thank you.
If that's what this is.
A little bit. I want to play pretend. I want power.
You want power
I
just
want
so you
to
can
unleash-
play at being a doctor you never got to be.
That's just one of the rules.
One of the fun things you can have while you're destroying other people's lives.
Yes. You want power for the sake of power.
Well, power, yes, for the sake of power. And
It's like a feeling something.
you see, I just love chaos.
Sounds like she's a bit of a
So
See,
then
right
what's
now, though,
holding you
like-
back right now? It's pretty chaotic
sociopath.
What's holding me back?
right now.
Power.
You feel like you have a lack of power. You already have the winds at your command somewhat.
You already have the caliph with a knife around his throat.
This is so true.
Yes, but you see, the damned Akkadi put a barrier around Surin. I don't want to be limited to the plane of air. I want to spread my chaos everywhere.
It's mildly frightening.
And this emerald will give me the key I need to break said barrier. And to... Oh, I'll spoil a little bit. Give us the power to open a portal where we need to.
What do you mean where you need to?
Spoiler, spoilers.
Don't click your tongue.
Bitch!
You're doing a royal we. What's up with that?
That's what it's called.
Like,
More and more.
she's only like vaguely British. Like, do you mean you and another person, or are you gonna rule the world by yourself?
She's got a point.
Like,
You're not the type to actually pull this off by yourself. You're not powerful enough
I'm
to do that.
offended.
You should be. It's an insult.
Okay, you're right, but I'm still offended.
Who's really behind this? Whose game are you a pawn in right now, Setsu?
Name names,
I
perhaps?
don't like being called a pawn. It's not very nice.
That's what you are. Right now, what you're doing is what someone else wants you to do. That's not very chaotic.
Say I'm at
That's
least,
so true!
say I'm at least a rook or a knight. A pawn? Sheesh.
No, rooks and knight have some autonomy. They have some originality to how they do things.
Your words cut. They hurt. You know that, right?
I'm okay with myself. Is it a point?
You see, you are right. There are people above me that have their own goals. It just so happens that our goals align. They
So-
want chaos, I want chaos. So it just seems to work out that way. And, well, they raised me, so I owe them
They
something.
raised you because they kidnapped your mother.
Tomato, tomato.
Not really.
They didn't raise you, they manipulated you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's grooming!
Did they love you? Did they care for you? For who you are?
Look how they broke you.
Yes.
Damn!
But
That's a lie.
they also gave me this power. You see,
Power isn't love.
no.
You could have all that power in the world and it would never fill whatever void you're feeling.
It's quite void, isn't it?
Satsi, we have an embarrassing amount in common, frankly. I love power.
She was
Not
confirmed.
love connecting with the evil.
I just feel such a connection with you because I love power and I love chaos and I love like this dark, broody teenager thing you have going on. But in my quest for power, I, made a pact, completely broke me, nearly died, cuts all over my body. I've got the scars to prove it. But listen,
I'm just looking at you.
we've got that power, but it wasn't ours to begin with. And somehow what you're doing is worse because you're being like limited and you're just, it's an unending cycle. And I think you're just too young to get into those types of things. And frankly, if it's not you coming to those opinions yourself and it's a result of being traumatized in prison or wherever you were living in, I just don't think it's what you need to be messing with currently. Come back to this. Circle back to this later. You should work on yourself currently.
What she said, hold action!
She landed up a good place right there.
I know, right? Persuasion. Okay.
Can I roll persuasion with the help action?
Oh gosh.
Can you put a guidance and a bardic inspiration as she was talking?
Damn, yes.
Oh!
Yeah.
What she said, bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm doing the help action.
Oh.
No, as she was talking, she'd be like,
Oh, I got a 20.
Oh,
So
seriously?
that's a 21. What do I get with the help again?
Help was just
Yeah,
advantage.
but you already got that 20.
Nice. Nat 20 plus 1 for 21 persuasion.
Please go somewhere good, and just like guidance. So just put a D4 on that real quick.
Four.
25.
25. Okay.
Oh, that's an ouchie. That's an ouchie.
Okay. With a 25. Let me think. As you speak, you're able to connect with a part of her.
The chaotic part.
Tidy.
There's no change, like it's not quite DID.
I feel like it's that kind of
something
childhood
else.
could result in borderline.
It can result in a lot of things.
That's true.
And as you speak, she kind of slackens her hand on the knife ever so slightly as you see it kind of pull away a little bit. And you see just head kind of
Oh no, not the mind flayer manipulation.
twitch
Just join us instead. We're a cooler group.
as
Don't
she-
ruin it.
demeanor just has this entire time she's been very like mischievous smile, just all this stuff just kind of drops. She looks up at you, looks at all of you, and in the most monotone you've heard her, you have 10 seconds. 10.
Oh my gosh.
Don't harm. I cast suggestion. Don't harm the caliph.
7.
Ginny wish! Ginny! Does Ginny make a wish?
It's a wisdom save.
And she's gonna legendary action save.
Ginny! I just ask, Faisal?
Faisal.
I didn't spell his name right.
Faisul.
I have another spell slot.
Faisal. Do you do? Make her not crazy.
Sorry, just one second.
Okay, your wish shouldn't be to make her not crazy, but make her back away.
Yes. And you hear him speak in Primordial as he wishes for Setsi to release the Caliph. And you see just this like glowing storm seem to appear in his hands as he's casting this. As she counts down 5, 4, 3,
By 5, I've
2,
started moving forward.
1. And he casts it off. And you see pull the knife away. And then
I Misty step right in front of her.
okay. As you do, hello. As the storms envelop her, and they just away. And as you guys are kind of like looking around to find her,
Is the Caliph okay?
Caliph's fine. He's just lets go of his breath. Looks up. No. And as you guys hear from behind you, 1. And you look back and see the knife up to Faisal's throat. As she slits.
Well, there goes your bargaining piece, and I cast Hunter's Mark.
I simultaneously took a
Well,
It won't work.
It won't work. But it's such a healing word.
She, after slicing his neck, immediately just reaches a hand in, grips,
Holy shit!
looks towards the Caliph, says, "Tell me now, and I'll let him live." Caliph, as you can see, is visibly shaken.
Faisal would want to die for the sake of the emerald.
Caliph, get to safety.
That's my brother. It's in the maelstrom.
Oh, you better be lying, bro.
As she, thank you, rips.
Of course she's not true to it.
You should have suggested a cow shut the fuck up.
Let's
She
go.
would get it regardless, though.
Yeah, she would have.
So she doesn't say take over like she did with us with the gold.
This has all been very momentary.
That jerk.
As she lets go, see her kind of, oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
Well, I guess we got what we needed. Toodaloo.
Can I
As
stab her
the
before she leaves?
Storms start enveloping.
Sissies.
Roll an attack.
Okay. Well, nope. Got that one.
You come rushing forward, and as you reach to stab through, the storms just kind of envelop your sword and redirect them to the side. As she pops out.
Caliph, that was a lie, right?
He has ran full speed to Faisal.
Also running full speed.
Wait, aren't I pretty close to Faisal if we were all about 70, 60 feet away?
Yeah, you went to stab her, you're right next to him. As you look down, he's
He's alive.
as he seems to be trying to gasp for air.
Oh my gosh. Is there really no way to do any type of healing for him? Let her try.
I walk
She's
up.
been trying to do healing word at 3rd level this whole time.
I walk up. As I'm walking up, I'm just I want to know. There's no point.
He's not dead yet!
Yeah, let her try.
Go ahead, cast healing word at 3rd level.
15.
That's pretty good. Say you didn't go all the way in. Come on.
Please don't die.
Can I wrap the wolf cloak?
That's your healing word is please don't die.
Can I like wrap the wolf cloak to help the bleeding at all? Anything?
You have to make a medicine check.
Dumb. I've run back up at this point.
I have a +3.
No, I have a +10.
You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm just going to take out the healer's kit and roll medicine to try to stabilize him if there's any possible way.
Okay.
That's got 24.
24. Okay. With the 24 medicine check, you would know that likely what occurred was a slice of the jugular vein.
And then tearing out of the windpipe. There's
The jugular vein wrapping would not do any good. You need to pinch and reconnect. Like you would have.
so
That is
I'm
a
searching.
immediate which is what she did when she reached in, was not only grab his windpipe, but hold the artery.
But we can't fix the windpipe.
With the 15 healing from the healing word, you're able to just kind of, you can feel like the bleeding slowed down a little bit. As he's, sorry. As he's getting out,
Oh my gosh.
trying very hard to push out some words. And he just kind of looks up at you guys. Oh. And he looks over at Asham and at the Caliph as the light fades from his eyes.
I get his memory.
What?
I have my priorities. Gimme.
Roll insight.
Okay.
God.
Damn.
My God.
13. Give me something. He was very open to giving at that point.
No, you can't say that for him.
I can.
With a
I know him
13,
intimately.
you catch glimpses of Faisal and the Caliph as young boys running about the citadel, chasing after each other, playing hide and seek, running along the wind, playing with the griffins, hippogriffs, being scolded by their parents. You see what you would recognize as Akadi from Margot's descriptions. And next to Akadi you see a tall female figure that appears to be humanoid, a little bit smaller than Akadi, and while has a humanoid appearance, appears to almost be made of condensed wind. And that's all you get.
Zayada?
Oh, the Caliph?
Yeah.
Zaidaha.
Zayada.
Double check on that. My handwriting shit. Yeah. Zaidaha. Zaidaha al-Hasafat.
Zaidaha.
Zaidaha
Zaidaha.
al-Hasafat.
Okay. I tell Zaidaha that Faisal's dying memories was playing as a kid with him. That he doesn't regret it.
I appreciate your kind words.
Caliph, I'm so sorry. There might be a way we can bring him back.
He was a good warrior, great friend, and a remarkable brother. I would do anything to have him back. However, we have bigger issues.
It'll take 10 minutes.
If you can bring him back, I will owe you the world.
It's a cool totem.
No, come on. I barely need to go.
Shut the fuck up.
But do you know? What's the? It's a 3rd level spell that if someone dies. in
No,
less
I
than-
don't know spirit or anything.
No, it's like if they die, it's a 3rd level spell. You can bring it back within a minute or 10 minutes.
I don't think I
Yeah,
have access to it unless that's a cleric spell, isn't it? I don't have access to a lot of cleric spells.
and
I have
With-
spend and fear
these
for my protection for them.
resurrection spells are an interesting one.
The birds have access to me.
A lot of it has to do with DM discretion. For me, resurrection's gonna be a little bit harder than that. Than just a simple, oh, I know resurrection, cast resurrection.
Well, the point of that one, the 3rd level one, is like an immediate wait, come back.
Let's see.
Is it for only a limited time, like pushing daisies?
Yeah, like it's literally like within 10 minutes. There's a 3rd level spell that like if it's within like 1 minute or 10 minutes of them actually dying, you just bring them back. And it costs 9 minutes.
Okay, fine. We can use the totem.
It's a cool totem.
It's a really cool totem.
It's a really cool totem.
It's been useful.
Revivify is one.
Revivify, yeah, it's Revivify.
Oh.
It's a really cool totem. But
Mad access.
we would be trading in this totem for the undying gratitude of the Caliph.
This is so true. Not that trade.
Not a bad trade.
Also, just saving this cool dude.
What?
And saving this cool dude. Not a bad thing either. Feel bad for this whole situation.
Do what you must.
I think we should choose to be good people. Personally, might come as a shock to you, but the rest of us are rather good aligned. So
Who knows, if he dies again, you could get more memories.
Nice. I didn't get the best this time, it's true. Okay.
I'm saying that so like. This is what I need to say to convince you. And I take out the totem and start spirits and as it starts to do its thing and start the 10-minute ritual.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You begin to cast the balance part of the totem.
That is me giving up the totem.
so
As you do so, you see almost this like spiritual form of a balance appear, and as it does, you see weights begin to add on either side as it continues to kind of bob back and forth as you're casting this. anything you guys do in the 10 minutes while he's doing this?
Oh, I want to double check with the caliph if he did in fact tell him the actual location. You're joking! Why didn't you just lie?
I was in fearful vessel and praying for.
I'm busy right now. Please be here conscious while she's talking to the caliph.
You were what?
Praying for any chance that she could let him go. I was hoping her humanity would win.
He's just doing his best. Got him some slack.
It's
Please.
not given. But we've seen that switch in personality before, and I'm thinking that appealing to her humanity wouldn't work because it wasn't really her controlling the gears up there. And I don't just mean that she's crazy, because she was crazy before, but when she suddenly became, like, not crazy. That's when I stopped trusting her, because it was just like, oh, come on.
I'm not sure how the mind flayers work their dastardly plans. I was hoping that she'll be able to break through. If anything, most of the victims we come across do not retain any part of their original personality. Setsi is a unique circumstance. And as he says this, he kind of glances back towards Asham, as Asham is kind of just standing back, looking somewhat down, like physically, and seems to be in his own thoughts.
Yeah, that must have been traumatizing for Asham.
Go over and just kind of pat him on the back. Are you doing okay?
As you just repeat, thank you.
Just kind of a little bit of a
I'm kind of passively listening the best I can as I'm like imagine like I'm kneeling, kind of like hands on the body, but like imagine the totems just like floating there with the spiritual beings.
Lilith knows that she will be absolutely no comfort to Asham, and so she does not go to him.
Smart.
Considering she just said, like, oh my gosh, we have an embarrassing amount in common. Ash was like, I don't want my daughter to be anything like you. Please.
True.
And so she's just not even going to cross that line.
Thank you. I did not mean to keep those secrets from you. I told you I lost my wife and unborn child that day.
You did.
Trying to get her back ever since.
That's so valid.
As you can see, there hasn't been much success. I don't know what they did to her during that time. However, they seem to be planning something. My wife was a human like me. They seem to have somehow infused Setsi with some form of power of air to turn her into what she is, and something else. I know not what. I will do everything in my power to help you as we try and stop her and save your friend.
Pat his back again.
Thank you. So he kind of straightens up, just walks forward towards the Caliph, and just kind of rests an arm on his shoulder as the Caliph is directly behind you on his knees as well. anything else you guys wish to do? As you guys,
Oh, is the dragon still there?
The totem's magic.
Huh?
Is the dragon still there?
So true.
the dragon has left the room. You guys can hear that much of the fighting that seemed to have been going on throughout the Citadel has kind of wrapped up. They succeeded, they escaped, not, but things seem to have calmed down as the statues are returning to their original positions. As this is going on, with you finish casting the spell, as you see almost through a window, a breeze seems to blow in. It seems to be glistening, almost like a blue feel to it. As you see it come forward, rest on the scale, tilt the balance, and then fall into Faisal as he takes a breath, and after the balance falls to one side, the totem, the glow kind of fades away, and you're left with a piece of wood.
Is it a nice piece of wood?
It is a nice piece of wood.
Mahogany.
As
It's good kindling for later.
as the caliph kind of like nicely but also hurriedly kind of like pushes you aside
Yep.
So
I'm
fair.
there.
as he leans over and just Faisal. As Faisal just kind of opens his eyes and goes, Father?
I guess my wish should have been don't harm anyone in this room.
Should have been more specific with his wishes.
As he looks around and just I was with a Kadi. How am I back?
We did the thing. That was
And
said
he just
we-
looks at the caliph and goes, Brother, you didn't. Just, no, the adventurers. They sacrificed their
Roll
own.
insight on that.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Do you have a genie wish you could have used?
This was 9.
Yeah.
Wait, let me do it too.
Are we all just going, interesting? Darn it,
I just got a 9.
This is 6.
We rolled a 2, we rolled a 2, 3, and a 4.
I'll just ask him. Wait, what did that mean? Did you have a genie wish you could have used?
Junie can use a wish for resurrection at the cost of all of their magic.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
And so that's what you were worried about, Fasil?
Yes.
I was
Is
kind
that
of trying
true?
to be like, Your Majesty, may I? As I kind of like take out a bandage, and I'm like,
Please do.
as I just gonna go up and start to like.
Yeah, because he's back. He's not doing great, but he's back.
Oh no, that was actually to the caliph.
Oh, that
Is
too.
the king-
Oh, yeah.
I would have dressed.
Okay, true, you
I will-
would.
I
Yeah.
will
Faisal.
tend to-
Yeah, he definitely has been bleeding down his neck a little
Yeah,
bit.
I would have dressed Faisal before I resurrected him
Yeah.
and put everything kind of back to
Back where he's supposed
place.
to be. Smart.
Before resurrecting, but the caliph too.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I kind of like clean it and dress it.
Yeah, you're able to. It's like, oh. Yes, as he looks down and like his like robes were like drenched in blood as he had just been bleeding down his neck the entire time, anxious. That would be good. I'm a little faint. As he kind of sits down.
I mean, honestly, I'm like, you should sit.
Yes. As you kind of wrap him up,
Servants? Is it just us?
Faisal kind of sits
Is there
up.
anyone else in this palace? Anyone can go fetch him water or something.
Ashen's just. They likely were either in hiding or in combat. I will go send for some aid, and he starts to head out.
I'm gonna
Is
be like,
Ashton
wait,
all there?
Ashton.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna grab him by the shoulder and be like, I'm just gonna get behind and be like.
That's how you
quietly burps back, like right in my ear. He just. Yeah.
So true.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
You know, I'm sorry.
That's how they show things.
And he just kind of like, you like hug him, he's just. Thank you.
In 4 weeks.
Is Owen a daddy?
Hey yo, how would you know
Do
that?
you guys say that?
I know it's and how do you know that?
Do you say that?
Yes.
I
Huh?
go. I too had I am born.
But are you a dad?
No.
Then how do you know how hard it is to be a father?
You know what? It's called sympathy.
He kind of pulls back and goes, your father must be a wonderful man to raise a son like you. One willing to sacrifice for others.
So kidding.
He kind of pats you on the shoulder and goes, let me go get some help.
Please, the kid needs some water, probably some
Yes.
food as well.
And he heads out the door.
It's like wait, you guys are getting paid, but it's Lilith going, wait, you guys have a good relationship with your father?
Hey yo.
Oh, that is funny.
Do you not?
Do I know my dad?
This is
You not.
not the time. This is not the time.
So not the time.
Caleb, Faisal.
Yes, as they both kind of like sat up and they're kind of like sitting
Yeah,
next
is
to
it-
each other,
Rest.
which is like they're still as tall as most of you. Butcher's the only one that's still like towering over them.
You two need rest, and you're going to get that. But before
We had to make pressing matters.
you should still rest. But before you rest, we need to discuss very quickly what we're going to do about this.
Yes. Yes, you guys should be informed. Chan and Akadi are both resting within the Maelstrom. In a recent battle, they laid siege upon Akadi, upon Citadel, upon Chan, and caused much damage.
Wait, can I ask a dumb question?
Yep.
Were we inside a maelstrom when we went inside that city and fought that king and queen? Because it was inside that wind outside of the fog, right?
No.
They're
s-
talking about like the plane that had the.
Okay, so we'd have to go to a different plane.
You are in a different plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the plane of air right now.
Sorry, dumb question, I know, I just can't keep track of
No,
everything.
you're good. It doesn't help that there is a whirlwind at the center of Tarsaran.
Right?
However, there is a maelstrom within the plane of air in which you guys had seen from a distance on your way to the Citadel,
Okay,
and in which Margot had seen when she poked her head through the portal.
right.
It had the dudes.
Yeah?
The octopuses
Yes.
and the mind players. That
That him.
is why Akadi and Chan were not there to greet you when you entered the plane of air, and have not seen you since. They sent us.
They would have greeted us.
Yes.
Why? Why are we so close to a call? Apparently.
So special.
Oh my gosh, does it have anything to do with Atticus?
No.
Doesn't it seem like a little timey-wimey thing? 'Cause we don't know anything about
We
Akadi.
believe it.
I-
Perhaps.
My brain hurts when we talk about Atticus.
This is
That's
like
valid. Sorry, it was just a spitball.
Oh, good. I know not for sure. All I know is that Akadi says you had rescued her child, and that one of your group members was an important part of the puzzle.
That would be the one that they've captured.
That is unfortunate. There may have been other reasons why you were sought out. I know not. All I know is we were sent to protect you, and that we got there a little late. But they are resting within the maelstrom, and honestly, we should go as soon as possible.
Do you have a quick way to get to it?
We can fly there quite quickly.
But Ceci can fly faster.
Setsi is quite talented in her mastery of air, but limited. I would believe that they can hold off for a short time. Looking at you, many of you look as if you need rest as well.
It's true.
We can get rest inside the maelstrom.
No, I would rather not rest inside the maelstrom if I'm being perfectly honest.
No, he's got a point. But I second him.
So when Setsi came into this throne room, were you able to fight her at all, or did she take you by surprise? She didn't look too injured when we got here.
No, I was busy dealing with some unseen creatures that she seems to have called.
Us
Man,
too.
can I
We couldn't even
roll-
kill it.
That would be either Arcana or Nature.
Nature for elementals.
Roll Nature on that. 23.
Nice.
Invisible Stalker.
Yes.
Yep. Didn't say that.
Okay. My just concern is that she's gonna.
Dealt with invisible stalkers before?
No. I've read the monster manual.
Still, there's a lot in there. The fact that you're able to just pull out.
Well, okay, part of the reason I knew it is because if you upcast Summon Elemental, you can summon Invisible Stalker. And you can mark someone as its prey. And I was drunk. I was gonna do that one day to Alonzo to fuck with him to tell me because it's like it didn't. Yeah, Invisible Stalker. You read it. They're fucked up. And second, we were like, go get him.
That's funny. That's awesome. Okay, I was like, that was fast. Most of these creatures have been pretty good about my descriptions that you weren't able to get to that. But yes, invisible stalkers.
Yeah, my concern was just that she doesn't need to rest or anything. I just want to be on her tail. And I was thinking if
But
it's
if
salmon.
it, like you said, it might take the time to breach the maelstrom.
It might.
Setsi is not someone you can face unprepared.
We should go back.
So true. Could use more spell slots.
That's fair. We can prefer. I'm just saying, maybe after we rest, do you have a genie wish that you could use to like summon us in there?
Like I
That seems a bit
said,
excessive.
You think so? Because then we would be able to beat her ahead of time.
wishes
So
are
it wasn't-
unpredictable. I might be able to.
Last time they wished for something, someone died.
Yes, as you can
That is
see.
true.
It fulfills the wish, but we know not how. It may be that, yes, you get there. It might be in 10 years.
Oh. Fine. I just want to be able to beat her. But if we can't.
We will. One day. Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow. We'll be done.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm petting Sebastian's head.
I just doing that under the table.
But yes, so I suggest we get some rest before then. Asham at this time comes back in with some servants who have brought some food and water. And Muten is with them.
Hi!
Hi, I was dealing with some injured and taking notes. There's a lot of interesting people here.
There was a new guy, something called an invisible stalker apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you'd like him.
Were you able to get any images of his body?
No, it's invisible.
Okay, listen, I struggle with lightning. He hovered a little bit off the ground, And he had little voided eyes.
Lieutenant, it's an elemental.
And
He's
he
like
looked like
taking a
wind.
sketch.
It's an
And
elemental.
he looked like wind.
It has no organs to make a prosthetic for.
This is true.
It's
You
air.
never know, it might be useful.
Yeah, you just love
Yeah.
an encyclopedia.
Okay, it is useful, just not from Lieutenant's voice.
Um,
Have you ever seen like the screen mask, like that kind of idea? Wait.
And Faisal just kind of looks up and goes, I should take care of this. Asham, I need to speak with you when you have a moment. Of course.
No offense, but are we keeping secrets at this point?
Interesting.
Don't both of you close your eyes?
Oof. The Caliph just kind of. So it's okay. We do owe them.
If it's not relevant, that's okay, but if it is, it's useful to know.
Also, if it's interesting.
It is relevant and likely very pertinent. It was something I've kept secret for a long time out of concern and care and worry.
This is Asham's.
This is Faisal.
Faisal.
I don't know how much Asham has told you all of his wife's capture.
Nothing. Tell us everything.
It was a little under 20 years ago that she was captured. I was the general in charge of finding her and saving what we could. When I arrived, I found her dying. They had experimented on her, done unnamed things. And I told you I can cast a wish once a decade. At that time, she asked me to save her daughter. One of her daughters.
She had twins.
She had twins.
She couldn't ask for both to be saved?
One of them had been taken away to an unknown place. That was Setsi. She had another daughter that she had been protecting, and that seemed to have a stronger connection to the air.
Oh my god.
But I sent her away. I know not where. All I did was wish that she would be taken somewhere safe where she could be watched over.
Setsi or the better sister?
Better sister. I get the feeling Olive here might have an indication.
Is it Margot?
I believe it might be.
Oh my gosh!
Holy shit! She.
That would explain some connection she has to psionic powers.
That's so true.
Mind flays.
I believe that is why she was captured.
Damn.
Setsi is powerful, yes, but her connection to air, while powerful, is not.
You're telling me Margot's more powerful than that? Or can we?
She's just a little less
The
developed.
potential.
Holy shit.
She's had a real childhood and a real teenagerhood.
God.
She's
I-
had real adolescence. Isn't traumatized to the same degree.
I assume that while Setsi believes she is getting the emerald for herself, that the higher ups intend to use it on Marg.
Oh.
To do what to them?
To break the barrier.
Do the whole year. Large thing.
Setsi herself is not strong enough to break Akadi's power over the fog barrier within your realm.
To get out. Yes.
You think Margo knows this? Knows that she's.
When I sent her away, she was only a year old.
They don't tend to remember much.
Yeah, it's developmentally correct.
All I know is that part of the wish was to send her somewhere safe and to make sure the mind flayers would not have any power over her.
So much permanent because it's not. That second part isn't being fulfilled right now.
How
Yes.
so?
She's back with the mind flayers.
But that doesn't mean that they don't.
That's true.
Maybe they can't control her.
Yeah.
Which would give us an edge.
Yeah.
From inside.
Honestly,
Yeah.
if they can't do the thing, to her, they'll
Let's
be
we'll
the
keep that in mind, filed away for later.
Like
Well, that's true, because she remembers the mind flayers.
Like I said, wishes don't always work the way I expect them to, but we can hold on to that hope. I'm sorry, Asha. And as you look towards Ashram, you can see his face is just white.
I don't know why, I just realized that you're Margot's father.
Damn! I'm just realizing you're Margaret's father because you said that! What the fuck?
I have another daughter.
Yes. And she's.
Oh my gosh, I love her. She's so great. Oh my gosh, she's innovative, she's clever, she's really
She's
witty.
such a character.
She's wonderful and she would be so excited to meet you.
She would.
Sounds like Serena.
She's a light.
I hope to meet her.
A money hoarding
She
light.
will.
But a light
Will.
nonetheless.
Oh, she's clever. She is really like can just take care of herself and is like self-assured. I think she's iconic.
He's the one inside. I know that's a nat 20.
Well, he knows that I genuinely
Keep your
love her.
manacles close. She'll love you though.
In all honesty, she's a rogue. She's had to
Really
learn.
is. Like,
She's
you
had to
know.
learn how to
Yeah.
live on the street.
Oh, there's no shame in that, definitely. I think it's
There's no
admirable.
shame. Just
She was okay.
she's fine.
Let me last over. Yeah.
Incredibly healthy, really quick on her feet, and incredibly stealthy. Can hardly find her half the time.
Great connection to air too.
Powerful.
She can hold her breath forever.
It's true.
You guys see kind of the color return a little bit to his face as he's just. I have another daughter.
You have another daughter. That's not insane and evil.
And
Wait.
you will meet her.
So what was Faisal keeping that from Asham?
Oh God.
Oh god.
I
Yeah, Faisal. What's up with that?
made a promise to Serena. She didn't want Ashton to search for something he may not be able to find. And as far as he knew, she was only pregnant with one child.
And you're positive it's not triplets, right? Bringing it up with another
Oh my
single
God.
sibling.
I am positive it was not triplets.
Please, dear God, we can't risk another one of them.
But
Dude, Margo is psychotic.
I made a promise and I plan to keep it until my dying breath. And well, I died, so
So what? Censure. Oh my God.
I can appreciate it.
You really did? Damn!
That's a very hard promise to keep.
keeping a secret from your closest friend. Well, one who became my closest friend. It's not easy. And Ashton was just, I have another daughter. I need to go think about this. And he kind of just walks out the door.
Did he ever get the bedding and the water?
Yeah,
Okay.
he brought it when Lieutenant came back. He brought
Right.
all the servants.
Is he
and
going to be okay?
It's gonna be fine.
I'm just surprised he's not angry. So good for him.
He's more just
Shell shocked.
overwhelmed. Yeah, but he has a daughter, and he will get to meet her.
Yeah.
Because
They're
we're
both
going
alive.
to
We're going to find her.
we're going to find her
Burn her back alive.
and bring her back and him back alive.
This is such right.
Oh, Ashton's gonna be brought back alive? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, yes.
Is he coming?
And they're gonna have a beautiful daddy-daughter relationship for the
Wait, are you
rest of
trying
their
to
long
say
lives.
this? I'm not gonna kill Ashton.
I'm not. No, I'm just
This
manifesting.
seems very pointed
No,
at
no,
me.
no, no.
We're manifesting.
You telling me that I can't almost makes me want to.
Oh my
Yo!
God. I'm just manifesting.
You sound like
this.
an option.
He's manifesting and trying to roll persuasion on the DM.
We are going to bring them back alive.
Yes, I want to bring both.
That is up to you.
We're trying.
But anyway, we should get some rest and prepare for our journey.
So true.
Your rooms are still available. I know not what condition they are in.
That's fine.
There have been battles throughout the east. But, so that's
Surprised
what-
there hadn't already been a battle in your bonus
Heyo.
As she like looks at the brothers.
Oh no!
Aww.
To be fair, she's been going for the cow. She's been going for like top dog.
Just if you say, I just maybe in celebration.
Like you've both had a long day. How about a long rest?
Tell me what's resting going on. But
I've been told to come feature us one.
This is why I can't be the horny warlock.
so it should be the Holy Warlock.
Okay.
This is exactly
I
why
agree
you
to
should be, yes.
No, I only get to play D&D once a week. If I'm gonna play D&D once a week, I'm gonna be our oath, okay?
But with that, if there is not anything else, we will end the session.
Jace, question mark.
Beauty for the end. People cool.
We'll see y'all next week, and we'll have fun.
Is Gordon still there?
I assume so. If he's been talking, he's muted. But it also, I think he is an hour
I'm still
off. Okay. I can't remember. You're an hour off, but which way are you an hour off?
It's 10 for me.
Okay, sweet.
Nice.
Then yeah, we will pick this up next week.